they've built this lead for themselves here.
And here's Mills for three. They get it back. Leonard with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. Ginobili kicks to Leonard. Goes back up. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Last season, Clark, the Spurs kept on winning as usual. They passed the Lakers, in fact, for the best winning percentage all time for a franchise.
Well, some of that has to do with the struggles the Lakers had last season, but more of it is credit to the Spurs. Consistency and high-quality play has been who they are and have been for 2 decades.
And with the Spurs and their winning percentage, it's right above 60. Not bad for a team that joined the NBA back in 1977.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Count that one. Ginobili's got 5 now.
A lot of the Spurs' success, guys, with their winning percentage has come since the 90s. The way they are put together, who knows how high they can push that franchise winning percentage.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Leonard on the wing. And stolen by Ariza. Up the floor. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Ariza. And now a 5-point Rocket lead.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy, fast break baskets.
And on a really nice run here. And defensively, you've got to force them to operate in the half court. It allows you to put bodies on bodies.
The Spurs making a switch here. Diaw's checked in. Corey Brewer's checked in for Houston. And Mills kicks it to West. West setting the pick for Ginobili. Back to West. Pass to Mills. Will it go? The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Brewer. The three-pointer no good. Spurs trail by 5. Ginobili dishes to Mills. And it's sent back by Howard. But they'll get another chance. Again, the miss by Ginobili.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ginobili's got 7.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Houston shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Second free throw, no good. Spurs trail by 4.
The clock is clearly on their side.
Exactly, and they can hold it for the last shot, and I think they will.
To the paint. The pass to Motiejunas. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Houston on.
Sounds go off when I enter the building.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Rockets leading by 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Trevor Ariza. Jones is out there with Monty Eunice. Then there's Brewer. And it's Beverly in at the 1 spot. To the inside. And it's Green missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers. And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Now here's Beverly. 3-pointer. Brewer's shot is off. There's Green with the 3. Green missing again.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Jones the pass to Beverly. Second shot opportunity. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Parker outside. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. And that's now 18 points for Tony Parker.
And this has really been a well-played game up to this point. And you know what? I bet it stays that way until the end.
I certainly hope so. I mean, it's been a terrific contest, and there's nothing like a pair of teams just balling out the way they have been.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Yeah, the Rockets were able to make it to the 2nd spot in the West at the very end of the season. Actually came down to the last day. They could have ended as low as 6th going into the final games.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. With a deficit as we approach the final buzzer, he stayed upbeat, saying, listen, we can battle back, fellas. Just stay with me. I need all-out effort here, and we can bring it home. Fellas?
Thank you, Doris. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in, and it's Harden in for Brewer. Last season for the Rockets, they finished as the number 2 team in the West to the Golden State Warriors. But, you know, they had to battle the whole way through.
Yeah, in part because of injuries. I mean, the Rockets did well to come in 2nd in the West, but it was because they took care of the so-called easy games. 33 wins in the conference, but a record of 12-16 against the other playoff teams out West.
Harden. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
Aldridge with a screen on Harden. The drive by Green. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Aldridge with it, picked up by Monty Eunice. That's good.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Howard's checked in for the Rockets. Lawson comes in for Patrick Beverly. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Parker. San Antonio again missing. Harden kicks to Lawson. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard attacking. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Howard with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Harden with it. He's picked up by Parker. That's good for Ariza on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Rockets?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Lawson kicks to Harden with the shot. And an air ball on that one. Way off.
And they get the rebound, but, guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And San Antonio has possession. They lead by 1. Parker drives in. Moniunas with the steal.
That pass never had a chance there. His timing was perfect in going after that steal. They do have a foul to give here.
And you might see them use it at some point.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 1. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Parker again. It's Lawson. It falls!
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're losing by 1. 7 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And really no need to rush. Still plenty of time to get a good look.
Well, if they've got a play that they use to get a quality shot, this is the time to run.
Yes! Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
It's come down to this. 1 shot to win the game. They have just enough time to catch the ball, make a quick pass, and then get it airborne.
Here's Parker. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. So long.